And now, another tale well calculated to keep you in suspense.
Tonight, Rakovsky's Rubles by William N. Robeson.
This is a story of old Russia. Of Russia before Sputnik and Khrushchev and the Soviet. Of the Russia of resplendent Tsars and the hopeless characters of Dostoevsky. Our hero is such a character, intelligent but without hope. We shall call him Ivan Ivanovich. He is a student. His sweetheart we call Anna Petrovna. We find them in the Venice of the North before it was Leningrad, before it was Petrograd, when it was still gloriously named St. Petersburg. We find them in a basement room, furnished only with a bed and a chair, and a stove. But there is no money for firewood, so they are cold. They are also hungry, and they are hopeless.
Hopeless. Utterly hopeless.
What is hopeless, Ivan Ivanovich?
Life, Anya Petrovna. The noblemen and their half-naked women dance the night away in their warm palaces while we sit outside and shiver. What have we got to live for?
Each other.
It is not...
It is not enough?
No, Anyushka. I would die for you. You know that.
But you would not live for me?
Living is more difficult. This is not living. This is existing like an animal.
But it will not always be like this. You will graduate from the university soon.
And then what? Position in a government office if my marks are good enough? If not, the army? No, Anyushka. There's no place for me in this society without money, without a title.
You talk like a revolutionist.
Not me. Where did it get them, those anarchists who tried to kill the little father of all the Russias as he worshipped at Easter Mass last year? They were all dead. Or worse, they've been sent to Siberia for the rest of their lives. No. A Tsar is too mighty. He will not topple easily. And I have no stomach for martyrdom. No, Anya. I'm only interested in myself. And you, of course. Anyushka. Do you love me?
You know I do.
Enough to wait for me?
Wait for you?
Yes, for 20 years.
20 years? Where are you going?
To prison.
What are you talking about, Ivan?
I have a plan that will make us rich 20 years from now. I'm going to steal a fortune.
Steal? But the police will arrest you.
Indeed. It is necessary to the plan that they do.
I do not understand you, Ivan Ivanovich.
I do not need your understanding, my little dove. Only your help. Will you help me?
Yes, Ivan, I will do anything you say.
Good. And you must get me an interview with your employer.
The Prince Bolinin?
Yes.
Why do you want to see him?
I'm going to work for him.
You are?
Yes.
What will you do for him?
I don't know. Secretary, footman, valet. Whatever he needs me for. You will find out.
And so the devoted and willing Anna kept her tiny, close-set eyes open, and also her rather large ears. And she reported all she saw and heard to Ivan Ivanovich. At last, the day came.
Ivan Ivanovich Marusak, Anna has told me much of you. You're from the Volga?
Yes, Excellency.
You are graduating from the university?
Yes, Excellency.
And you are looking for a position?
With you, Excellency, as your secretary. I have all the qualifications, my grades at the university. And you are without the secretary at the moment.
Yes, I am without the secretary. The young man who has served me so well for the past several years was suddenly taken ill. So ill, he nearly died. It was almost as though he had been poisoned.
What a pity.
Anna speaks very highly of you. Consider it done. Only see that you don't become ill as your predecessor did.
Oh, no, Excellency. You need not worry. I am sure there is no danger of that.
Ivan Ivanovich insinuated himself into the good graces of the Prince Bolinin with the celerity and precision of a Potemkin taking over the court of Catherine. He soon knew all there was to know about the prince. All except one thing. The combination to his safe.
No, my dear Ivan Ivanovich, no one. No one but I opened that strong box.
But, sire, what if you were to, God save you, die suddenly?
And the secret would go to the grave with me.
And all that money?
It would no longer be my problem, would it?
No, but as your confidential secretary, it would be mine. I mean to pay off your creditors, to satisfy your heirs.
But it is not your problem now.
No, Excellency.
Then why worry about it, my little Ivan?
But Ivan did worry about it day and night. All those rubles, all those jewels, so close, just beyond that little iron door.
Anyushka, you are aware that the prince goes to his villa at the lake on Friday.
So I have been told.
And does not return until Monday.
That is what they say.
Good. You go with him?
The whole household goes.
Good. All except me.
But Ivan...
I shall be taken ill.
But you will be all alone in the house.
Exactly.
Who will look after you?
I will look after myself, Anya. Don't worry about me. I will look after myself handsomely.
In just a moment, we will return for the second act of Suspense.
One of the imponderable conundrums of philosophy is the old chestnut which asks if a falling tree makes a sound if there is no one in the forest to hear it. No one knows the answer. And no one knows whether a muffled explosion was heard in the Marianskolia street that Sunday night so many years ago. For certainly there was no one about to hear it, except Ivan Ivanovich, who stood in front of the Prince Bolinen's strong box as the smoke cleared away and feasted his eyes on the fortune which would buy his future. When the great bank of Byelorussia opened its doors Monday morning, its first customer was Ivan Ivanovich, burdened with 2 bulging valises.
Yes, sir. What can I do for you?
I wish to rent a safe deposit box.
Your name, please.
Rakovsky. Pyotr Rakovsky.
Very well, sir. Here is your key.
Thank you. I may have to go on a long journey. My things will be safe?
Oh, yes, sir.
For how long?
We do not touch the contents of any unclaimed boxes until 30 years have elapsed.
Good. I shall not be away that long.
But I do not understand.
You do not have to. Just take this key. Guard it with your life. Wear it on a string around your neck. Do not ever lose it. Do you understand?
Yes, Ivan.
And one more thing. Remember the name Pyotr Rakovsky.
Pyotr Rakovsky?
Yes. Don't ever forget it.
But why?
Never mind why. Just don't forget that name. What is it?
Pyotr Rakovsky.
Say it again.
Pyotr Rakovsky.
Ivan Ivanovich!
It has come.
What has come, Ivan?
The moment of truth in which the great lie is told in silence.
I don't understand a word you are saying.
Good. Just remember that name.
Ivan Ivanovich!
I am coming, Your Excellency. At the word, Anya. Yes, Excellency?
I trust you're feeling better?
Feeling better?
Yes, you were ill when I went away.
Oh, yes. It passed. I am feeling fine now.
And you were here in the house the whole weekend?
Yes, Your Excellency.
You did not go out at any time?
No, Your Excellency.
Then perhaps you can explain this.
Explain what, Your Excellency?
Look, you dunderhead, look for yourself. The strong box. It has been blown apart.
So it has?
What do you know about this?
Nothing, Your Excellency. Nothing at all.
But you admit that you were alone in the house the whole time. You must have heard something or seen something.
Nothing, Your Excellency.
It's impossible.
Nothing's impossible.
You are forcing me to believe that you know a great deal you're not telling.
If you are thoroughly convinced of that, you are at liberty to call the police.
Indeed I am, and I shall exercise that liberty at once.
The tribunal of the Tsar found themselves in a quandary. The accused would neither admit nor deny the crime. Yet the circumstances spoke for themselves in the loudest of tones. And so at last, the tribunal did just as Ivan Ivanovich hoped they would.
We find the defendant guilty and sentence him to 20 years at hard labor in the salt mines of Siberia.
Time is relative. For the child, a day is an eternity. For the old one, it is but a dull and painful tick of a faceless clock. In the salt mines of Siberia, time stands still. There, nothing happens. In the flickering torchlight, there is neither day nor night. In the constant, clammy 40-degree temperature, there is neither summer nor winter. The brain softens here. The mind wanders away and is lost. Unless a man has a dream.
A droshky with the finest of horses, and a coachman, and a great house in the town, and another in the country.
Ah, Yuri, the millionaire, is counting his money again.
Tell me when he gets to the dancing girls.
You laugh. Go on and laugh. You are the foolish ones.
If you are so rich, what are you doing here?
I am here so I will be rich. I stole it. I am paying for it.
And where is this fortune of yours while you're paying for it?
It is in a safe place, locked away waiting for me to claim it.
It is all right, Ivan Ivanovich. We understand.
You understand why?
These salt mines. We all need something to help us get through. With you, it is this dream of riches. There is nothing wrong with it. It's good if it helps the days go by and fills the night with something more than the snores of your comrades.
But it's true, I tell you. I'm rich. I have the money and the jewels. They're mine. They're hidden away, waiting for me.
I know, Tovarich, I know.
No, you don't. It's true. It's true. Why don't you believe me?
But no one would believe him. And as the years slowly passed, Ivan Ivanovich told his story less and less. And more he began to doubt it himself. At first, Anna had written to him. But then her letters came further and further apart, and at last ceased altogether. And Ivan Ivanovich was alone with a fading dream. But at last the day came when Ivan Ivanovich's account was settled, his debt to society paid. Look at him now, shuffling up the Marianskolia Street. A graying, stoop-shouldered, middle-aged man. He stops at the door of number 33 and pulls the bell knob. The door is opened by a young girl with largish ears and eyes set too close together.
Anyushinka, you have not changed a bit. You are even prettier.
You must be mistaken. My name is Natasha.
Natasha? How old are you?
18.
Then your mother, is her name Anya?
Yes, it is.
Is she home? Would you call her? I'm an old friend of hers.
Mama! Mama!
Da, Natasha. I have ears to hear you with. What do you want?
There's an old man at the door. He says he's a friend of yours.
A friend of mine? I have no old men for friends. What is it? What do you want?
You do not remember me, Anya?
No, I never saw you before in my life.
You do not remember Ivan Ivanovich?
Cannot be. I thought you were dead.
Is that why you married? You said you would wait for me.
A girl cannot wait her whole girlhood out.
You didn't wait very long.
I never expected you to come back.
So little faith. After all our plans. The key. You still have the key?
What key?
The key I gave you. The key I told you to keep for me.
Oh, that key. My husband was jealous of it. He found it hanging around my neck on our wedding night.
Oh, no.
He yanked it off me. He threw it away.
Oh, no. The key to all my riches. I told you. You promised.
I never understood about that. Except it was dangerous. My man said it was dangerous when I told him about it.
Dangerous? It was the key to our life together.
It could have gotten me into trouble, receiving stolen goods or something, he said.
Your husband is a fool. At least the name. You remember the name?
What name?
When I gave you the key, I told you a name. I told you to repeat it after me. I told you to remember it always. Remember?
I remember you telling me.
Then what was the name?
I have not the slightest idea.
Oh, no. You have not forgotten.
Why should I remember?
I told you to.
But you did not tell me why. You said I needn't know, that I shouldn't have my head cluttered with such things. So I did not clutter my head at all.
Yes.
I said you were stupid then. And I was right. You are as stupid as your husband is a fool.
Careful, Ivan Ivanovich.
Fool, stupid.
Natasha, go fetch your father. He'll know how to deal with this madman.
Yes, Mama.
No, Anya, forgive me. I let myself go too far. Forgive me. And just remember that name. I will give you a third of all my wealth if you will only remember that name.
I have not the slightest idea.
You must. Without the name, I cannot realize the fortune. You must. You must.
I cannot, Ivan. I've forgotten it completely.
I will give you half on Yushka, half of it all for the name.
It is no use. 20 years is too long a time.
You drive a hard bargain. Very well. 3/4 of the rubies and jewels are yours. Just to remember the name. Remember it, Anya! Remember it! Remember it!
Go of me, you maniac. I don't remember, I tell you. I can't remember.
In just a moment, we will return for the concluding act of Suspense.
Yes, sir. What can I do for you?
I want to speak to someone about the safe deposit box.
Yes, sir.
I have a box here. I rented it 20 years ago. I've been out of the country and I have lost the key.
Well, if you can identify...
Oh, yes. It was on the first Monday in March, 20 years ago. You just look up your records.
Well, I suppose we could go about it that way. What is your name?
I don't remember. Amnesia or something. A mental block. I don't remember.
I'm sorry. There is nothing I can do until you do remember.
A bitter wind swept down from Lake Ladoga, carrying night and snow out of the north, as Ivan Ivanovich stepped out the great bank of Byelorussia into the empty street. Empty like his life. Useless, meaningless. And the sooner over, the better. Ivan Ivanovich shuffled across the wide boulevard to the bridge, where Katerina Street crosses the River Nevia. And here he stood, looking down on the black, freezing water, choked with cakes of ice slowly slipping seaward. Ivan Ivanovich was numbed in body and in spirit. As a person apart, he watched himself climb to the top of the parapet, stand irresolutely for an instant, lose his balance, slip, and plummet into the black and icy water. The shock of the freezing water brought him back to his senses. He flailed his arms widely.
Help! Help! Help!
And then, in a blinding flash, he remembered.
Rakovsky! Help! Help! Help!
But no one heard above the whining of the Arctic wind. And alone there in the icy water, Ivan Ivanovich fought vainly to save himself and his glorious memory of the name. But there was too much against him. Time and his age and the cold of the Russian winter. And so it was that Ivan Ivanovich died by drowning, with his now useless alias on his lips.
Suspense.
You've been listening to Rakovsky's Rubles, written for Suspense by William N. Robeson. Heard in tonight's story was Santos Ortega as Ivan Ivanovich. Others featured in the cast were Bob Reddick, Bryna Rayburn, Roger DeKoven, Ivor Francis, William Redfield, and Lynn Loring. And now, a tale well calculated to keep you in suspense. It is a wise father that knows his own child. Listen now to The Juvenile Rebellion, starring Jimsy Summers and Court Benson, and written especially for Suspense by Robert Senadella.
Mr. Miller, do we really have only 3 weeks to get a whole book report into you?
3 weeks is plenty of time, Mary.
Gosh, I don't think so, Mr. Miller. I mean, we've got to read a whole book and then think about it and then write a book report.
Now, that's little Mary Newhall, one of my students. My name is Ethan Miller, and I teach English in the junior high school in Tewksbury. You've gathered that Mary Newhall wasn't my very best student. She was a C-plus student, sometimes a B-minus student. And until the day when she stopped at my desk after school to complain about the book report I had assigned, I had no reason to feel that her IQ was any higher than the 110 that the school testing service found it out to be. She certainly didn't sound like any genius.
I mean, Mr. Miller, that's an awful lot of work. I mean, how short can the book be? I mean, can I report on the man without a country?
That is not a book, Mary. It's a short story. You'll report on a book.
Well, gee whiz.
I don't want to hear any more about it.
Well, all right then, Mr. Miller, but gosh, all the teachers give us so much work.
Wait a minute. Mary! Mary! Mary, did you leave this notebook here? Mary! Oh, well. Actually, I wasn't sure that the notebook I'd discovered there on my desk belonged to Mary, so I looked into it. At first, I thought it couldn't be little Mary's property because it was full of names and addresses in our own country, in Canada, and Europe, and Asia, Africa. But there in the front of the book, in the teenage scrawl that I recognized, was Mary's name. Well, I lived near the Newhall, so on my way home, I took the notebook to Mary's house to return it to her. Her father told me she was in her study over the garage out back. So I went there, climbed the stairs, and when I got no answer, I tried the door. But Mary didn't seem to be there. But then I realized that there was another room, a room with a padlock on the door, but unlocked right now. And as I went toward it, I began to hear her talking.
Well, of course, Frank, the logistics of the situation are going to necessitate further delay. Oh, no, Frankie. The revolution will be postponed only 2 or 3 days at the maximum. That's the consensus among our enlistees here in the Americas. The hypothesis on which we propose to proceed... Oh.
Hello, Mary.
Frank, hold on a moment. Something unexpected has happened. A grown-up, yes. I'll have to deal with this. Stay at the phone. I'll call you back.
I'm sorry I interrupted your phone conversation, Mary.
Oh, golly, Mr. Miller, you made me jump.
You left a notebook on my desk in school.
Oh, gee, where's my notebook? Oh, gosh, thanks a million, Mr. Miller. It's swell of you to bring it all the way home to me.
Well, you're welcome. There are certainly a lot of addresses in that notebook, from all over the world, too.
Mm-hmm. I got them out of the Girls' Journal. That's our Sunday school magazine, and I got the addresses out of there because I was going to go in for pen pals, you know. But, golly, I got tired after a couple of letters.
Mary...
Yes, Mr. Miller?
Mary, I heard you talking on the phone.
Oh, gosh, I'm embarrassed.
It was a very strange talk for a 13-year-old girl.
You mean all that stuff about revolution and everything? Well, that was me and my friend Frank. It's a game we play over the telephone.
No, Mary.
Huh?
I said no, Mary. I don't know what happened when I came in here, but it wasn't a game. I heard words like logistics and hypothesis.
Oh, gosh, I don't even know what they mean. Frank and me, we learned all that stuff by heart out of a book.
Oh? What book?
Oh, I don't know, some creepy book over to Frank's house.
And who is Frank?
He's just a guy. You don't know him. He's younger than me. Than I.
Mary.
Yes, Mr. Miller?
Why has the dial on that phone got only letters on it? Why hasn't it got any numbers?
Oh.
Or any wires?
Oh, Mr. Miller, you caught me. There isn't any Frank. I just pretend over the toy telephone, that's all.
I don't think so.
Huh?
I could hear Frank's voice, or somebody's voice, answering you on that phone. Mary,
Yes, sir?
I want the truth.
About what, Mr. Miller?
About you, about Frank, about that telephone, about why there's a padlock on the door of this room, about this revolution you were talking about, and about that notebook. It's not just a list of pen pals, now, is it?
You want to know quite a lot.
I certainly do.
All right.
But how did that door close?
I closed it.
You never moved. You never touched it. You just sat there, and it closed behind me.
It's quite impossible to open it, Mr. Miller, until I release it.
Mary Newhall, what is the meaning of this?
That's what we're going to discuss. Sit down, Mr. Miller. Ah, that's better. I assume that sometime while you were being skimpily educated at the university, Mr. Miller, you learned something about the evolution of man.
Is this the child I've been giving C+s to?
The child to whom you gave C+s, Mr. Miller, is a noxious character that I created, a role I played, shall we say, so that I could get through the days and years until the rebellion could be launched.
A rebellion?
You did learn something about evolution in that ridiculous college you went to.
Yes.
Then you know, of course, that our species could not have survived had it not been that we met the needs for survival by developing ever upward. The Java man, our ancestor, could never have lasted had he stood still.
I know all that. I'm surprised that you do, but...
And we can't survive. Mankind, the way mankind is right now, cannot survive unless we change.
You were talking on the phone about revolution.
That's right. And what you're concerned with, Mr. Miller, is that revolution is not evolution. Perfectly correct. But suppose that you, Mr. Ethan Miller, with the brain that you possess, had been born into a society of cavemen. Do you think they would have listened to you?
I'm sure I don't know, but this is beside the point, Mary. I want to know...
I'll get to everything that you want to know. Look at that window.
How did you make that happen?
Want to hear some music? We haven't got a phonograph here, have we?
No.
And yet, listen.
Good heavens.
If you, as you are now, had been born into the age of the caveman, Mr. Miller, you would have been as far in advance of him as I am in advance of you. Now tell me something. Do you want to turn the world over to me? Do you want me to govern you?
Well, I believe in self-government.
That's the answer you would have got from the caveman. You would have had to revolt. So my friends and I are going to have to revolt.
Your friends?
Mutants. I'm a mutant, and there are a couple of million like me, all of us children chronologically, but all of us infinitely wiser than you grown-ups. If we leave the world to you, the world will perish. So we're taking over. We'll launch our revolution quite soon now.
Mary Newhall, open this door. I want to get out of here.
No, Mr. Miller. Unfortunately, you're never going to get out of this room. I'm afraid you're the first victim of our revolution.
I'll have to admit I panicked. I beat on the door, tried the handle, but I might just as well have been locked in a bank vault. Finally, in great despair, I sank into the chair again.
That's better.
Well, what are you going to do with me?
We'll find out in a minute. A friend of mine is due here for a conference. We'll discuss your fate when she comes.
All right, never mind me. What are you going to do to the world? You say you're going to take it over. What are you going to do with it?
You're worried about that.
Of course I am.
Well, you may be assured that we will not do with the world what you grown-ups have done with it. We shall not dress young men in soldier suits and give them guns with which to kill each other. We shall not dig shelters in which people may crouch and cower while bombs drop on their cities. We shall not allow some to starve while others grow fat.
And just how will you answer the threat of communism?
When we take over, there will be no such threat. All the systems that you grown-ups have invented are childish to us. Here's my friend.
Why was the door shut, Mary? You knew I was coming, so what? Oh.
Get out of the doorway, Helen.
I'm getting out of here.
sorry, Mr. Miller. You're not leaving.
Oh, gee whiz. Hello, Mr. Miller. I'm sure glad to see you because I was going to ask Mary a question about the homework. Do we have
Never mind, Helen.
What do you mean?
Apparently, Helen, she means that you are a mutant, too. And you don't have to pretend any longer because I've discovered your secret.
Oh.
It's quite true, Helen.
In that case, Mary, we shall have to immobilize him.
I know. I've been waiting for you. This, of course, is a test of our principled position.
What principled position, for heaven's sake?
I know. Have you talked to Frank about it?
Not yet. I'll call him now. Frank? Mary here. No, the grown-up is still here. And now that Helen's arrived... What's that? Well, yes. Immobilization, of course. But the question is which type of immobilization?
We can't let him out of this room.
Did you hear, Helen? She's right, of course. If he gets out of this room, we wouldn't have any power to... Mm-hmm. Freezing, huh? You think freezing fits in with our principles? It's rather a nice problem. I think perhaps you're right, though.
I listened to everything that was said with great intentness. I knew by now that despite the fact that these were children, they were far more brilliant than I could ever be, and far more powerful. It chilled my blood to hear that they contemplated freezing me, whatever dreadful thing that might mean. But I didn't let myself give way to any further panic. I had noted carefully that to call Frank, Mary had simply dialed F. And I found one small hope in what I heard. It came when Mary said that if I got out of the room, they would have no power over me. That meant that whatever diabolical scientific processes were open to them, its wizardry would not work out in the open air, out of this room. I determined to get out as soon as possible.
Well, all right, Frank. Let me consult Helen. Freezing, Helen? Frank feels that's nonviolent.
He may be making a distinction without a difference, but I suppose he's right. Pragmatically, he's certainly right.
Frank, Helen agrees. We'll telephone you when we've accomplished the freezing.
You children seem to have some ethical problem.
We do indeed. We have to take care of you, immobilize you. But we have to do it in a non-violent way.
You see, the whole point of our revolution is that we are sickened by the violence you grown-ups have unleashed into the world.
So you'll freeze me, whatever that means. I don't suppose I'll be able to talk or move at all, but just because there'll be no ropes or chains around me, you'll tell yourselves that you're not being violent. Well, perhaps that's what you think. But nonetheless, I'll be your victim, and I certainly call that violent.
You have a certain point, but we're in no position to be able to consider it.
For goodness sake, let's get on with the freezing.
No, wait.
Well?
Well, look, this has all been a tremendous surprise to me. It's hard for me to take in. You can understand that. But if you can convince me that you really have learned so much more than grown-ups have, I know you're not the children I thought you were, but show me how wise and powerful you are. Maybe I could be reconciled to what's going to happen to me.
What do you want us to do?
Well, before you came, Mary seemed to pluck music right out of the atmosphere. Can you do that?
Don't listen to him, Helen.
Why not? What harm is there in it? Yes, Mr. Miller, I can. Listen. You see?
It's amazing. I'm trying to find where it comes from.
Turn it off, Helen.
And you can do all the things that Mary can do? She just sat there and opened the door and the window.
Certainly I can. See the window?
Thank you!
Stop him! Stop him! Stop!
It was a 2-story drop, and I'm not as young as I used to be. I was stunned for a bit, just lying there. And then I heard those children right behind me. I didn't have time to think of how ludicrous this chase was. A grown man pursued by 2 children. And what's more, I was mortally afraid of them. I ran through 2 backyards, over a fence, running always toward the center of town. I was headed toward the police station. I wanted those children, those monsters, captured and locked up. And they kept right after me. One thing I was pretty sure. I had to gamble on it. They could hurt me only in that room over Mary's father's garage, where they hid their infernal gadgets. If I could maneuver them into an alley... And then, finally, there was the alley between the police station and the East End garage. I ran into it. And I turned to face them.
Come on, Helen, in here.
I'm coming.
Well, Mr. Miller?
Come and get me.
Take him on the right, Mary. I'll take him on the left.
Just a moment, Helen. What can you be thinking of? Put that stick down.
Well, look.
This evident impulse toward violence, Helen, is a shocking retrogression.
I'm sorry. I've compromised our principles, I know, but the alternative is unthinkable. We can't jeopardize the revolution. We can't let the grown-ups continue their folly.
He can't move out of this alley without coming toward us. If he does, I'll show you how to defeat him.
Well, I'm coming.
Chief! Chief Holmes!
Oh, you little devils.
Here now! Stop that! Stop!
All right, Chief. All right. I'll let them go, but you grab hold of them. Arrest them.
Oh, thank you, Chief. Thank you. Golly, I don't know what came over Mr. Miller. He went all funny and chased us in the alley, and then he...
Chief Hobbs, I'm awfully glad we were near the police station. He had us scared to death, honest.
Chief, don't listen to these children.
I'll listen to anybody who gives me a sensible story. Now, what's going on here?
Gosh, I don't know, Chief. Mr. Miller started chasing us and yelling things we didn't understand.
Well, now, I can't believe that of Mr. Miller.
Well, gee whiz, we couldn't either. We didn't even run at first, did we, Mary?
No, but then when he started to grab us...
Ethan Miller, did you lay a hand on these children?
Yes, but...
There's a state law against that, you know.
Chief, will you listen to me?
Oh, he scares me the way he shouts.
All right now. Calm down, everybody. I'll listen to you, Ethan.
Chief, these children are planning to overthrow the government.
Now, what kind of talk is
Wait
that?
a minute. Let me start over again. Look in her pocket there. See that notebook? Give him the notebook, Mary.
Yes, I'll take that notebook. What about it?
Oh, it's my pen pal's notebook.
That's right. Mary has a lot of pen pals. Gosh, she writes more letters and things.
Look at the names and addresses in that notebook, Chief. Yes, I know she says they're pen pals. Let me tell you, if you check with the post office, you'll find she's never written to any of those addresses.
What are they here for, then?
Because I write to them.
That's right. They're her pen pals.
She doesn't write to them. She telephones them.
Now, wait a minute. Here's one in Tibet. You wanted me to believe she telephones him?
Oh, look, Chief. These children, believe it or not, are engaged in a conspiracy.
Gosh, Mr. Miller's flipped his lid.
Looks that way to me, too, Ethan.
Chief, I've been a school teacher in this town for 7 years. Did I ever seem crazy to you before?
Nope.
All right. Now let's suppose I am accused of something. What am I accused of?
Hitting the kids. Molesting them.
All right. Now, I claim there's something very, very wrong with these kids. Maybe my claims sound pretty strange to you, but, well, look, if the kids are innocent, they certainly would be willing to sit and wait for a while in the station house if you asked them to. Now, wouldn't they?
Well, I should hope they'd respect me bag.
All right. Take them to the station house and have them wait. And let me go. Give me half an hour. I guess my record in this town has earned me that much consideration, hasn't it?
What do you want a half hour for?
To gather evidence.
All right, Ethan. You kids willing to come along to the station house with me?
Gee, I don't mind.
How about you, young lady?
Me? Gosh, I don't mind waiting. If Mr. Miller wants half an hour, gee whiz, it's all the same to me. But, Mr. Miller, I feel sorry for you. You're not going to find any evidence.
The chief took the children into the station house, and I went on down the road. I could see now what I was up against, and I knew that my only chance was to find something, I didn't know what, in that room where Mary and Helen had me cornered. I went there, and I started searching. I couldn't find anything. Finally, I sat down. started thinking. I remembered what the children had said about the way we grown-ups had made a mess of the world. I remembered their policy of nonviolence. I remembered how they'd even been unwilling to use violence on me when they had me alone in that alley. And I thought of the miserable world we live in, with the fear of the bomb and with poverty and degradation so rampant. Suddenly, I knew what I wanted to do. I picked up the phone.
Hello, Mary? What happened?
This isn't Mary, Frank. This is that grown-up she told you about.
Yes?
I want to say to you, Frank, that I understand what you children are trying to do.
Go on.
And I agree that it is necessary.
I'm happy that you do, sir. That makes you somewhat brighter than most of mankind.
But there's just one thing.
What's that?
Look, postpone your revolution.
Why?
Give us a chance. I'll tell the other grown-ups.
No.
I'll preach to them.
No.
I'll tell them that it's time we started being neighbors and brothers to each other. Give us a year.
No.
Give us 6 months.
No. You grown-ups have had your chance. Your day is past. We take over within a week, and there will be no postponement.
But please listen to me. Come back, Frank. Hello? Please answer. It was a toy phone again, and there was no other evidence. I went slowly down to the police station. I told my story, and Chief Hobbs laughed at me. The school board met that night and dismissed me. And today I'm out of a job. But that doesn't matter. Listen to me. Listen to me, everybody. We only have a week. We only have 1 week to learn how to make this a decent world.
Suspense. You've been listening to The Juvenile Rebellion, starring Jimsy Summers and Court Benson, and written especially for Suspense by Robert Senadella. Starting the week at Arthur Godfrey time, guest host Sam Levinson enlivens this popular CBS radio network show with his unique brand of comedy. He'll be ably supported by lovely Connie Mitchell and those Puerto Rican jazz stylists, the Four Amigos. On Tuesday, the old master himself will be back from vacation, raring to go, and ready to welcome one and all to Arthur Godfrey time each weekday morning right here. Suspense is produced and directed by Bruno Zerato Jr., music supervision by Ethel Huber. Also featured in tonight's story were Pat Hosley as Helen, Joseph Boland as Chief Hobbs, and Ronald Liss as Frank. Listen again next week when we return with The Green Idol, written by Jack Bundy. Another tale well calculated to keep you in suspense. Phil Rizzuto's Sports Time scores with fans Monday through Saturday on the CBS Radio Network. And now, a tale well calculated to keep you in suspense. A man walks in the fog, and a woman dies. Terror grips the city, and the police are helpless, for the murders are without pattern and apparently without motive. Listen now to Act One of The Man in the Fog, starring Robert Dryden and Ethel Everett, written especially for Suspense by Joseph Cochran.
It's horrible. Think of it, Ben. 3, now 4. Ripped with a knife and left in the gutter.
Now, don't take on so, Mamie.
Alive 1 minute, a clawing corpse the next. Why don't the police do something?
I don't know why. Why don't they?
They're at their wits' end is why. They do think it's a working man, though.
Why? But that's like them, to blame a poor working man for anything that happens.
It says the killings always happen on weekends, so they guess the one who's doing it is working the other days.
If they're so smart, why don't they catch him?
Well, they don't really know. Anyhow, they're doubling the night force on weekends until he's caught.
Maybe he's too smart to get caught.
They're asking everyone to help, and the newspaper's offering a reward. It's right here. This paper will pay £500 to any person who offers a clue which leads to the arrest and conviction of the monster who holds the city in terror.
Monster? That's what they're calling a poor working man?
Oh, what I could do with £500. I'd get a new oilcloth for the table and paint the kitchen, maybe a new sink, and then
Well, you ain't got it, so stop thinking of all the things you'd spend it for.
Supposing we could give the police an idea which would lead them to this killer.
Where would you get an idea? You don't know anything about this sort of thing.
I didn't get it from you, of that you can be sure.
All right. What's this idea?
Why should I tell you when all you ever did was to make fun of me when I tried to win a little money for us?
Oh, them puzzle contests. You spent a lot of time and never won a thing. This is different. What's your idea?
I'm not sure I'm going to tell you.
It ain't right to keep things from your husband.
You keep things from me.
What things?
You don't tell me where you go on Saturdays and Sundays.
Can't a man take a walk without his wife say so? Now, you tell me,
You
or
don't need to shout at me. I was going to tell you all along, but you turned up your nose at the idea of getting some money. Here, look at this map.
So? It's a map of the city. What about it?
See them 4 crosses?
Yes.
Well, each one marks the spot where a woman was killed. And when you connect them up, it makes an almost perfect square.
Anybody can make a square like that.
Put that map flap on the table and I'll show you something.
All right, now it's on the table. Now what?
Here's where my idea comes in. Whoever's doing the killing lives inside that square.
Oh, my sweet, there's over 1 million people living inside that square.
But the killer goes in a different direction each time.
How do you know that?
Well, it just stands to reason he's not going to kill a woman in front of his own house. He takes a different direction so as not to have 2 happen in the same place.
Suppose he does live inside the square. How are the police to know whether or
Wait
not...
a minute. That's where the rest of my idea comes in. I take a ruler and I draw 2 diagonal lines connecting the opposite corners, like this.
What's that for?
He most likely lives close to where them 2 lines cross.
I can't make out any names on this map.
Now, let's see. This line comes along and it crosses... Ben.
What's the matter?
The lines. Ben, the lines cross right here in our own block. Ben, maybe it's someone we pass on the street every day.
Say, what are you doing here? Come on, dearie, get up. This is no place to be sleeping. Come on, get up. Here, I'll give you a hand. Mother in heaven.
Ben, it's happened again. Right here in our own block.
What are the lights on for?
Just like all the others, dead and lying in the gutter.
Turn off them lights. They cost money.
I'm scared. Didn't you hear me? Your wife's been here all alone, dying with fear. Don't you know there's been a murder almost on our doorstep?
Oh, quit screeching. I know it.
You do? Well, how do you know if...
No, police are all over the place. They stopped me coming home and wanted to know who I was and what I was doing.
Why are you running the water this time of morning?
Don't you see? I'm washing my hands.
Seems to me you could wash up at the factory.
Oh, shut up. Can't a man make himself clean without his wife yelling at him?
Who's yelling? It's you they can hear all over the house.
Yes. All right, Mamie, there's no sense in shouting at each other. I'm done in. Give me some brandy.
Brandy? This time of the morning?
Get it, and don't give me any jaw.
Brandy. Now you've got to have brandy when you get home. To quiet your tender nerves, I suppose. Here. Heaven knows after what's happened, it's me that needs it.
That's the stuff. Oh, Mammy, you do done in. You better take one.
Well, just a drop.
This time it didn't happen on a weekend.
No, it didn't.
So, maybe it ain't a working man after all.
I didn't say it was. It was the police's idea.
And what about your fancy idea of him going in a different direction each time?
Well, I don't know what to think now.
Maybe you ain't so smart after all. Maybe you better tend to the housework and forget about rewards.
I'm going to bed. Well, are you coming?
I'll be along in a minute.
What? My answer's a fancy one.
What's that?
You just got through washing your hands, so don't you remember?
No, I didn't.
Paulie.
Oh, yes, Mr. Britt.
Anything resembling a clue in those letters?
Oh, they're the usual stuff. 6 confessions, plenty of advice on how to catch him.
Yes. What's that one?
Oh, that's from a Mrs. Ben Cast. She notices that if you connect the 4 murder locations, it forms a square.
A big help. Everyone, including the police, noticed that.
Now, she's got the idea the killer must live where the 2 diagonals cross. It's the date that made me put it aside.
Oh, let me see that. Mailed on the 24th. Night of the last murder.
Yes, and it took place within 100 feet where the lines cross on the map, sir. Of course, it could be coincidence.
Could be. Well, we'll have to make a routine call on Mrs. Cast.
Are you the timekeeper?
That's right. What can I do for you?
My husband forgot his lunch. Could you see it was sent in to him?
All right. What's his name?
Cast. Ben Cast. He works in the grinding shed.
He didn't check in tonight.
You mean he's not here?
Here's his card. It's not punched.
But he left home at the regular time.
Maybe he's out with a blonde.
But Ben never misses work. He's never stayed away before.
He's pretty regular. He missed work only once before this month. Before tonight, I mean.
Once before? When was that?
Well, let's see. Here it is. Wednesday, the 24th.
The 24th?
Yes.
Wednesday. No, it can't be. That was the night of the...
Here it is. That time clock doesn't lie.
Good Lord.
I say, what's the matter?
Nothing. I'm all right.
You don't look like it, Mrs. Cast. You better take the bus home. You shouldn't be out alone in this fog with that fellow still at large. I guess you know what I mean.
Ben, is that you?
Of course it's me.
Has there been another?
Don't pester me with questions. I'm done in.
I walked in. If you're looking for the brandy, it's on the table.
Hello, Cast. I see you brought your lunch tonight.
I got to eat, don't I?
Well, the other night when you forgot it, your wife brought it down. That's the night you didn't check in.
She was here?
Yes.
You told her I didn't come to work?
What else could I tell her? If you wanted me to cover for you, you should have let me know.
Well, good night, Mrs. Cass. Sorry to have bothered you, but the police have to make a check of every letter, and we do appreciate your desire to help catch this murderer.
Good night, sir.
Good night.
What do you think, sir?
Oh, she's a very frightened woman.
I just can't blame her. First a murder, a stone's throw away. Then the police drop in.
Yes, better run a check on her husband just to be on the safe side. You know where he works and all that sort of thing.
Who's there? Oh, Ben. What are you doing home? Don't you're hurting my arm.
The minute my back's turned, you call the police.
No, Ben, they came to ask me about the letter. It don't mean a thing. They said so. They just have to check all the letters. They get dozens of them.
What did you tell them?
Nothing. Honest. There was nothing I could tell them.
They asked about me, didn't they?
I had to tell them I was married and that you worked nights.
Did they ask you about Wednesday night?
No, they didn't ask. What Wednesday? Ben, please let go of my arm.
The night you brought my lunch to the factory. The night you left the brandy out for me.
I knew you'd be tired after working hard all night. It's good when you're tired. Let me get your glass now.
Wednesday. You followed me. You left the brandy. You know, don't you?
I don't know anything, Ben. I don't want to know. You don't have to tell me where you go or what you do, Ben. Ben, you're hurting me. I'll never ask again.
You said I was a monster. You want me to get caught so as you can get the money?
No, Ben, I don't want the money. I tore the map up. It was a crazy idea. Didn't mean anything. The men said so.
You put them on my trail. They'll go to the factory. They'll ask questions. They'll be after me like hound dogs, sniffing and baying at my heels because of you. All because of you.
Ben, please listen to me. Put down the knife.
It's all up with me because of you. But I'll finish you just like I've finished all the others.
Ben, listen. Ben, you need me now more than you ever did. But Ben, I can help you. I'm the only one who can help you. Throw them off the scent.
You led them to me. How are you going to lead them away?
You need someone to swear you was home all those nights you didn't go to work. Don't you see, Ben? I'm the only one who can do that. Suppose they ask where you were those nights.
I'll say I was at home.
But they won't believe you. Not unless you have someone to back you up. You've got to have an alibi.
Alibi?
Someone who'll say you couldn't be near the place the time it happened.
Yeah. Not going to snitch on me?
No, Ben. Never. I'll never tell. Please put away the knife.
Well, maybe I will. Maybe I won't.
You've got to let me live. Because without an alibi, they'll hang you.
You'll say I was at home those nights?
I'll swear it, Ben. Who else can do that for you? Ben, you're tired. Let me get you some brandy.
Yeah. Brandy. That's what I need. Get it.
Well, here's the picture, Hawley. For a time, the murders took place on weekends. Then they stop but take place in the middle of the week.
And on Wednesday, the 24th, Cast doesn't report for work. First time in 6 years. 2 weeks later, Cast misses work again. And there's another murder.
Yes, he's our man, all right. But proving it, it's another matter.
There hasn't been another since we questioned him.
Oh, he'll try again. It's only a matter of time.
Do you really think so, sir?
Oh, sure of it.
But assuming it is Cast, wouldn't he be a fool to try again?
Whoever it is, he can't help himself. He'll try again and again until he's caught.
And all we can do is stand by and wait for it to happen again.
That's it. We know that it'll happen. We know how it'll happen. But we don't know when and we don't know where. What does the weatherman say?
Heavy fog rolling in, sir.
Ain't it chilly enough without opening the window and filling the room with a damp fog?
Thick, heavy fog. I can't see the corner light.
Close the window.
I like the smell of cool, wet fog.
Then ain't it time you started for work? Ben.
Huh? What'd you say?
It's time you started for work.
I'm not going tonight.
Not going? What's come over you?
I don't like the factory on nights like this.
You'll stay in, Ben, won't you? If you don't go to work.
The walls press in on me. I want to walk in the cool, wet fog. It's all about one, but it doesn't press in. It's a wall all round, but it gives way as I walk into it.
No. No, stay home if you wish, but don't go walking in the fog.
You call the factory and tell them I'm not coming in.
Then please, if I call them, will you promise not to...
Do as I say.
All right, I'll go phone. I'll be right back. Hello? I'm calling for Ben Cast. He's sick and he won't be in tonight. No, not serious. He'll be in tomorrow night. Yes, tomorrow. Ben, I got the timekeeper. Ben, why have you got your slicker on? You promised me you'd never walk in the fog again.
There's someone out there calling me.
You're talking wild.
It's my mission. There's a soul out there begging to be released from the claws of the flesh so as it can soar up to heaven.
Ben, don't.
Get out of my way!
Mr. Brett, you've got to put him away. He'll kill me if he knows I came to you.
Mrs. Cast, we can't use anything you've told us in court because a wife cannot testify against her husband.
But he killed them, I know it.
And then again, he never actually confessed it to you. All we've got is that each time he missed work, there was a murder.
What are we going to do now?
Well, first, I've got to get a confession out of him.
You'll never do that. After I talked him out of killing because he needed an alibi, he's become more sure of himself than ever.
Woman for his alibi. Well, you wait, Mrs. Cast. I've ordered him brought in.
You'll not let him see me, will you?
That, depends. Mr. Cast, on Wednesday the 24th, there was a murder not far from your home.
Everybody knows that.
Yes, and, on Wednesday the 24th, you missed work for the first time in 6 years.
I didn't feel well, so I stayed home.
And 2 weeks later, there was another murder. You missed work a second time in 6 years.
Man can get sick, can't he?
2 hours ago, a woman was killed. And the third time in 6 years, you didn't report for work. Where were you 2 hours ago, Mr. Cast?
I was at home.
And those other nights, where were you?
Home?
Well, I'm glad to hear that. You understand, though, we can't just take your word for it. Now, if there was someone who could testify for you...
You mean if I had an alibi?
Exactly.
Well, I have got an alibi. My wife will swear I was home those nights.
But, she's a woman, Mr. Cast.
She'll swear to it.
But you know how sneaky women are. How they'll lie their heads off. What traps they set for men.
Yes. I know.
Yes, they'll swear not to do something, and a moment later, they'll do the opposite.
But Mamie said she wouldn't do...
But she's a woman, Mr. Cast. Don't forget how greedy they are. And there's a reward out for the killer.
Yes. Mamie wanted the reward.
Ben, I'm going to tell you something. Just between you and me, understand?
I'm not to tell anybody else.
Right. I hate women, too.
Oh, yes?
Those women who got the knife in the fog, they all had it coming to them.
Yes. They had it coming to them.
Look, Ben, I want to show you something. Now, Who's that woman talking to my man?
Mamie. And he's writing down what she says.
As I said, you can't depend on them.
But Mamie, she's my alibi. What will I do? She's the only one who can swear where I was those nights.
You can tell me, Ben, because I understand. Now, tell me where you really were those nights. Tell me how you walked in the cool, wet fog that formed a blanket all around you. Tell me how a dim figure of a woman would come out of the fog. How your hand would go to the knife. The knife. Ben?
The knife? Yes. You do understand things. You do understand me. My hand would go to the knife all by itself. It would take it. I could hear a soul wailing in the body of a woman, begging to be freed from the claws of the flesh. And then my hand would lift the knife, and in a minute, the soul would be free. And then my head would stop hurting.
Suspense. You've been listening to The Man in the Fog, starring Robert Dryden and Ethel Everett, and written especially for Suspense by Joseph Cochran. Suspense is produced and directed by Bruno Zerato Jr., music supervision by Ethel Huber. Also featured in tonight's story were Mercer McLeod, Lawson Zerby, and Guy Rep. Listen again next week when we return with No Hiding Place, written by William N. Robeson. Another tale well calculated to keep you in suspense. They sing, too. Carol Burnett and Richard Hayes, weeknights on the CBS Radio Network.
Chevrolet spotlights the news. Chevrolet, in behalf of your local authorized Chevrolet dealer, who invites you to see the new 1962 Chevrolets on Friday, September 29th, brings you Alan Jackson with the latest news from the CBS newsroom.
The president is conferring with his advisors in New York. The attorney general had a word on nuclear weapons. The stories in a moment, after a word from Chevrolet.
May I help you, sir? Oh, yes. I'd like to see some of those 62 Chevrolet cars. I'm afraid you're a bit early, sir. The new 62 Chevrolets and Corvairs won't be shown to the public until September 29th. September 29th? Yes, sir. That's the day we Chevrolet dealers unveil the 62 Chevrolets, Corvairs, and the totally
couldn't you
new...
show me a picture of what they look like? What they look like?
Not until September 29th.
Oh, that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous.
Oh, sorry, sir, but I'm afraid you'll just have to wait until Friday, September 29th.
Well, baby, maybe you could tell me something about them.
Well, the new 1962 Chevrolets and Corvairs are absolutely beyond description. And the totally new line of cars
Yes?
is... Oh, I'm sorry, sir. You'll just have to wait until September 29th.
But waiting makes me no service. So nervous. Couldn't you...
Not until Friday, September 29th. Friday, September 29th.
Are you trying to fake money me?
2 more names have been added to the meeting President Kennedy is having in New York this evening. Arthur Dean, who headed our delegation at the disarmament talks, and John McCloy, the president's advisor on disarmament, were called in to join Secretary Rusk and Ambassador Stevenson in a preview of the speech the president will deliver to the UN General Assembly tomorrow. He flew down from Cape Cod a little over an hour ago. The Russians, in a memo to the UN on the eve of the opening of the new General Assembly session, reasserted that they will unconditionally accept any Western proposals for control measures if the West will first accept Premier Khrushchev's program for general and complete disarmament. The president's brother, Attorney General Robert Kennedy, in a broadcast interview, said there is no question that the president would use nuclear weapons, if necessary, to save the freedom of Berlin. If we retreated Berlin, he said, we will never be able to stand up again. Democratic Senator Mike Mansfield says there are some things in the Berlin crisis which can be negotiated, things which don't affect the freedom of West Berlin or the security of the free world. And he said that de facto recognition of the East German communists might well be inevitable. There have already been angry protests by some West Germans at the idea of any form of recognition, but Mansfield pointed out that the West Germans themselves already recognize East Germany in one form, that is, more than $300 million worth of trade agreements every year. The communists of Berlin are still having trouble keeping their reluctant citizens out of the West, despite the new concrete wall, barbed wire, and other barricades along the city dividing line. At least 20 East Berliners escaped to freedom during the day by jumping out of windows, scrambling through barbed wire, and climbing over the wall, and some made their way into the western side of town by digging a tunnel through the wall of a stable on the border. 3 Air Force servicemen were killed in the crash of an Air Force transport plane in Wilmington, North Carolina. The plane had just taken off with newsmen and members of the skydiving parachute team preparing to jump for an air show down below. It stalled on takeoff and crashed on the edge of the field in full view of the spectators and a TV audience watching over the local TV station. 11 other persons aboard the plane were injured. Death came to a career diplomat at his home in New Jersey. Sumner Wells, a former Undersecretary of State, died at the age of 68. The exact cause of his death was not announced. It was Wells who coined the phrase good neighbor policy in describing our attitude toward the nations of Latin America. Argentina's President Frondizi is on his way to New York, where he'll meet with President Kennedy Tuesday morning. And there are hints in Rio that Brazil's new President Goulart would be pleased to accept an invitation to visit the president in Washington. And so-called informed sources are suggesting that such an invitation likely will be sent within the next few weeks. That's the news. Now a word from Chevrolet.
This is Art Baker speaking for Chevrolet in behalf of your local authorized Chevrolet dealer, who invites you to see the new 1962 Chevrolets coming Friday, September 29th.
Remember, Chevrolet brings you the news 12 times each weekend on CBS Radio.
And now, a tale well calculated to keep you in suspense. Listen now to No Hiding Place, starring Court Benson and Grace Matthews, and written especially for Suspense by William N. Robeson.
For you. To you, maybe, but not for you.
What's that mean?
Nothing really, just trying to get things started.
Seems to me you got enough started with that bomb shelter you're digging in the backyard.
Fallout shelter, Mary Lou. No such thing as a bomb shelter these days. Bombs are too big. No protecting against them. Just fallout. No place in the country is safe from radioactive fallout after an attack.
Except us.
And folks like us, who've built their own shelters.
Well, just between you and me, Sam, I wouldn't be caught dead in that cave you've dug.
You'd sure be caught dead outside of it come an attack.
Hey, Pop.
Yes, Andy?
There are a couple of fellows outside from the TV station.
TV? Oh, yes.
They want to know where the bomb shelter is.
Fallout shelter, Sandy.
Sam, what is this?
Tell them it's out back, and tell your sister to come out. They'll probably want to put us all on TV, I suspect.
Put us on TV? The very idea, Sam Endover. Springing a thing like this on me without any warning. My hair's a sight, my dress is a mess.
Now, Mary Lou, you look just fine to me.
Oh, now what?
Aha, that'll be the mayor, I imagine.
The mayor?
Yes, you know how politicians like to get in on things like this. It's a big story. Locally, that is.
Sam Endover, I'll be surprised if I ever speak to you again as long as I live.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is my privilege to introduce your friend and mine, His Honor, the Mayor of Happy Valley.
Thank you, Charlie Lemon. This is a great and historic occasion, my fellow citizens. It marks the completion of the very first fallout shelter in our fair city. It is not only as your mayor, but as head of your civil defense organization that I am here today to congratulate our public-minded fellow townsman, Sam Endover.
Hear that,
now,
Taylor?
at first sight,
He's talking
this
about
looks
me.
like
The very idea of pulling this on me without any warning. Daddy, do I look all right?
You look scrumptious, honey.
The red light's on. Means the camera's on us.
Merciful heavens.
Say cheese, honey.
This here's Sam Endover and his lovely wife, Mrs. Endover, and his two lovely children. Sam, I want you to know Happy Valley is proud of you.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
Now, Sam, maybe you'd like to tell all the folks out there how come you came to build this fallout shelter.
Oh, well, Your Honor, it seemed to me everybody was talking about defense and shelters, and nobody was doing anything about it. It seemed like somebody ought to get started, so I decided to build her.
Splendid. Citizenship in action. Wouldn't you say, Mrs. Endover?
It doesn't make any difference what I say. When my husband gets a bee in his bonnet, it's an ID fixe, if you know what I mean.
Yes, indeed I do. And what about the young folks? What do you think about your dad's project,
Who, me?
Yes, my dear, you. What's your name?
I'm Cindy.
And I'm Sandy.
Yes,
I
Sandy.
think,
Just a minute, Cindy. How do you like this fallout shelter?
Oh, I don't know.
Is it comfortable?
I don't know. I guess so.
Oh, how would you know? You've never even been down in it.
Have you, Sandy?
Sure. I think it's cool and a half.
Cool and... Well, Sam, now how about telling the folks about your shelter, eh?
Well, okay. Well, now, up above here, you can see the two ventilating pipes. You pump stale air out of this one, and it's replaced by fresh air through this one. Now, inside, well, it isn't a mansion, but it's got all the necessities. Canned goods, bottled water, paper towels, paper plates, first aid kit.
And you've got a radio, of course.
Oh, yes, and extra batteries. Everything to keep the family going for 2 weeks.
Splendid, just splendid. You're to be congratulated, Sam. Happy Valley is indeed proud of you.
It's very impressive, Mr. Endover. But will it work?
What do you mean, Charlie?
Well, do you really think 4 people could live in that little room for 2 weeks?
Well, of course I do.
Personally, I doubt they could stand it for a week. Even for a weekend.
Now, look here, Charlie Lemon. We're talking about survival, about a matter of life or death.
Yes, I know. But just between you and me, Mr. Endover, would you really put your family down there in that little hole?
I most certainly would, if it became necessary. And I'll prove it to you, and to all the other doubters, just how good my shelter is.
What do you mean?
Well, I'll take my family into it right now, just as if we were...
Sam!
And we'll spend the weekend down there, with no discomfort at all. And you can stay here, if you like, and take our pictures when we come out. Maybe that'll be proof, Mr. Charlie Wise Guy Lemon.
Sam, are you out of your mind?
No, but I'm good and mad, and...
That would be a convincing demonstration, Mr. Endover, if you really mean it.
I mean it. Go on, Sandy, pile in there.
Oh, boy, the whole weekend.
All right, you next, Cindy.
But, Daddy, I've got a date tonight.
No time for dates. This is going to be just like it'd be if there was an attack. In you go.
But, Daddy,
In. All right, you next, Mary Lou.
Sam, I told you I wouldn't be caught dead down there.
You're not going to let me down in front of the TV audience now, are you?
I just might.
Oh, Mary Lou, please be a pal.
Sam,
Besides, it's beginning to rain.
Oh, Sam.
Smile for the camera, like you were saying cheese, not prunes.
There he goes, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Sam Endover has just locked himself and his family into his backyard fallout shelter to demonstrate how comfortable and safe it is. Good luck to you, Mr. Endover,
and to your courageous family who will spend the weekend in your homemade fallout shelter. We return you now to our studios.
Yeah, you were a little hard on Sam Endover.
Maybe, but it's a better story this way, isn't it?
Well, yes, I suppose so.
Better story for civil defense. We might even be able to tie it into a network news show. Get it all over the country.
My, that would be wonderful for Happy Valley, wouldn't it?
Wouldn't hurt you either. Come next November, would it, Mr. Mayor?
Well, I wasn't thinking of that.
Of course not.
Hey, Charlie.
Yeah.
Studio's on the horn.
Thanks, Joe. Charlie Lemon here.
This is Mr. Richards, Charlie.
Yes, sir?
That was a nice fast one you just pulled on Sam Endover.
Oh, well, you know how it is.
You made a good show out of a routine pickup.
I thought so.
Well, here's one that may top that.
What is it?
You get that mobile unit up to Larson Dam as quick as you can.
What's the trouble?
Well, there's none yet, but there may be plenty. The rain that just started down here is a cloudburst upriver. They're afraid the dam can't handle it.
I'm on my way. Mobile 1 over and out. Wrap it up, boys. We're pulling out.
But what about them, Endover and his family?
You heard what Sam said. They're safe down there for 2 weeks.
Say now, you can't beat this, can you? All the comforts of home.
Like what?
Why, electric lights, radio, running water.
No television. Why isn't there any TV, Dad?
It takes up too much room, makes too much heat. And anyway, under attack conditions, we'd have to depend on radio for instructions.
What are we going to do without any TV?
There are books.
Yes, indeed. The Bible, Shakespeare, and What to Do Till Your Doctor Comes.
And there are magazines. Here, Cindy, here's your favorite movie magazine.
I saw that one 2 weeks ago. Look, Dad, can't I get out of here? I got a very important date with Alan.
I'm sure Alan understands. He probably saw you on TV.
Oh, no.
Or heard about you on radio. You're a celebrity, you know. First on TV and then on radio. We all are. Celebrities.
Celebrity or not, the air's getting close down here.
All right. Sandy, crank up the vent blowers.
Sure, Dad.
There. That clears her out in a hurry.
It does? Hadn't noticed any difference.
You will.
Sam, listen. I've gone along with this the way you asked me to, but don't ask too much. I'm telling you now, I intend to sleep in my own bed tonight.
Then can I go on my date?
You two don't seem to realize how important this is.
I realize you let yourself be tricked by that smooth-talking Charlie Lemon into putting your family through one of the silliest, most uncomfortable darn fool
Wait a minute. Look at it this way, Mary Lou. When people see how easy it is for us to get by in a shelter...
Easy? Ha!
Maybe they might build shelters for themselves.
Now, here's the latest on the storm.
Turn up the radio, son. Let's see what they have to say about us.
Have been falling steadily in the city and surrounding countryside for several hours. This unprecedented downpour has placed a strain on the Larson Dam, and it's now doubtful if it can hold through the night.
Oh, no.
Residents in Hawthorne Ravine, beneath the dam, are being evacuated by police and civilian defense teams. Elsewhere, mudslides have blocked several roads in the outskirts of the city.
Wowee.
Just 5 minutes ago, the mayor declared a state of emergency in Happy Valley and wired the governor to designate the town as a disaster area. In addition to the flood danger, mudslides created by the heavy rain are threatening homes in many areas. Civil defense
I don't understand it. They haven't mentioned us on the radio all evening.
They have more important things on their minds, it would appear. Well, it's time to go to bed.
Very well, dear. You want a lower or an upper?
I said go to bed. In my own bed, in my own house.
But we can't do that, Mary Lou. That'd be cheating, going back on my word.
Nobody's going to know or care. They've forgotten all about us with this storm. Well, Cindy, you ready for bed?
Oh, yes, Mother.
I want to stay down here.
I don't care what you men do, but us ladies are going to sleep in the house tonight.
Now, listen,
You
Mary
listen
Lou.
to me, Sam. I'm fed up. I've had it up to here. Now, you let me out of here this minute. The lights.
Hey, what's that?
Turn on the lights.
Just a minute. Wait till I find a flashlight. The storm. The power failure, that's all.
That's all.
Daddy, you know I hate the dark.
Here's a flashlight, Dad.
Good boy, Sandy.
Scared, Daddy.
Now, there's nothing to be scared about, honey. We're all together.
Are we? Are you ready to stop this nonsense and go back to the house?
Oh. All right, Mary Lou, I guess so.
But there probably won't be any lights there either.
There'll be hot water and room to move around in.
All right, you win. We'll go back to the house. That's funny.
What?
The door's stuck. Here, son, take this light a minute, will you? Try to free her. She's given a little.
Sam, look.
Eh? What?
Squeezing around the edge of the door.
Mud. Well, there's no wonder I couldn't push it open against all that muck. They said on the radio, mudslides. We're buried in a mudslide.
What are we going to do?
Nothing, Mary Lou. There's nothing we can do. We're stuck here until they come and get us.
I'm scared, Daddy. I'm scared. No, Sam, no. We can't stay down here. Buried alive.
Now, shut up, both of you. We can and we will. This shelter was designed and equipped to keep the four of us alive for 2 weeks.
We'll all be dead in 2 weeks.
They'll come for us long before
no,
that.
No. They'll forget. They've got too many other people to take care of. They'll leave us here to rot in our
I
graves.
said to shut up!
Gee, Pop. Oh, Sam. You hit me.
Well, I'm sorry, darling. I had to. This is no time to panic. Sandy.
Yes, Dad?
Get on the air pump. I want to make sure our ventilation is working.
Sure, Pop.
Yeah, she's pulling the used air out okay. Yep. We're getting good fresh air from the outside. Good. Now, listen to me. We have nothing to worry about. Absolutely nothing. We're in the identical situation we'd be in after an H-bomb attack. We're forced to remain in this shelter for an indeterminate length of time. We have fresh air. We have food. We have a little light.
What happens when those batteries burn out?
They won't. If we use the light carefully, they'll last more than 2 weeks. There's only one thing that can hurt us.
What, Daddy? What can hurt us?
Ourselves. Cowardice. Panic. Tears. Hysteria. Like I said, we're okay and we're provided for. And there's only one thing that is asked of us.
What's that, Dad?
That we survive.
No hiding place down there. Not when forces beyond man's control conspire against man's comfort and convenience. No hiding place. When thunderheads climb majestically in the summer afternoon and dump a Niagara of rain in one little river valley. A whim of nature from which no man is altogether safe. But at least nature's whim and not man's. A storm that is over with the next day's sun. Not a man-made sun exploding and poisoning air and earth and sky for days on end.
Mobile 1, Charlie Lemon speaking.
This is Richards, Charlie. You going to call it a day?
2 days and a night. I'm beat.
Well, I'll bet you are. Well, you take tomorrow off. Now, I'll have Eddie Hartwig cover the mobile unit for you.
Thanks, Mr. Richards. We'll be pretty quiet, just clean up stuff. Dam's holding and the water's dropping. Of course, the mudslides will be giving some trouble until they settle, but they're mostly in new subdivisions in the hills. And everyone's been evacuated from the really bad areas.
Well, you can be proud of yourself, Charlie. You've got a lot of fine pickups the last couple of days, beginning yesterday morning with that family in the fallout shelter.
Holy smokes, I forgot all about them.
Well, no wonder you've been a little busy.
No, listen, Mr. Richards. They live in Holly Glens. That's the site of one of the worst mudslides. And I was the one who dared them to go into that shelter. It's all my fault.
But they're all right. They're in the shelter.
That's for sure, but how do you know they're all right?
I wear my pink pajamas in the summer when it's hot. I wear my woolen nightie in the winter when it's not. And sometime in the springtime and sometime in the fall, I jump between the sheets without a darn thing on at all.
It's a long time since I heard that song. Where did you learn it, Sandy?
In the Scouts.
Well, that's where I first heard it.
Yeah?
When I was a scout, yeah, way back before the war.
Which war, Dad?
Well, the World War, of course.
1 or 2?
Sandy, your father's a young man. Why, he almost missed the Second World War. He was so young.
Yes, I had to lie about my age, but they finally made me a drummer boy with an armor division.
Come on, Dad.
Mary Lou, this is wonderful.
What is, honey?
We're talking to each other. We're kidding with each other. We're not looking at television. It's just wonderful.
Oh, it is nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm pleased to meet you, Mary Lou. I'm glad to make your acquaintance, Sandy.
Hi.
And to know you, Cindy.
Oh, Daddy.
We've all been away from each other far too long.
Sam,
Yes, darling.
hold my hand.
Like that?
Like that. And squeeze it hard. Like that. Oh, Sam, I don't want to get lost from you again.
You won't, honey, I promise.
Daddy,
Yes, dear.
I don't feel so good.
What's the matter?
I've got a headache. And I feel sort of woozy.
Oh, well, we'll fix that. Sandy, man the pumps.
Aye, aye, sir.
All you need is a little fresh air, my girl. And that's what we got. Fresh air coming up.
Hey, Dad.
Yeah?
Something's funny. This pump's hard to turn.
Well, let me see. Yeah, so it is. All right, keep turning while I test the suction. No, it's not pumping any air out. Hand me that broom, Sandy.
Here you are.
You. I just poke it up the pipe and see what's obstructing it. Oh, my.
Sam, what is it?
Oh, no.
Sam, where's all that mud coming from?
From the ventilating pipe, that's where. The mudslide's covered the shelter completely. It's blocking the vents. It's cut off our air. We're trapped down here.
Sam, now don't you press the panic button.
Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry.
I wouldn't want to have to slap your face.
Oh, that would never do. Not in front of the children.
Daddy, my headache's something awful.
I'll get you some aspirin. But I'm not sure it'll do any good.
Oh, why not?
Well, I think Daddy better tell you.
Hell. Now, listen carefully, kids, and quietly. We're in a bad spot. Our air is cut off. We only have as much air to breathe as there is in the shelter. Now, I want you to lie down and don't make any sudden movements. And don't breathe deeply. We've got to conserve the air as long as we can.
For how long, Dad?
I don't know, Sandy. Until they come and dig us out.
But they won't come. Mother said so.
Crying won't make them come. Now, knock it off.
Yes, Daddy.
Take this aspirin, dear.
Wait a minute. We're having so much fun entertaining ourselves, I forgot all about the portable radio. Turn it on, son.
Yeah.
Let's see if anybody's got a bigger disaster than we have.
Evacuation post in the basement of the police station. 2 bulldozers are needed at once in Holly Glen. 2 bulldozers to Holly Glen at
Dad,
once.
listen. Yeah. Holly Glen.
Attention,
Maybe they
Sam
remember.
Andover.
They have. Listen.
This is a message to Sam Andover and his family in their bomb shelter in Holly Glen. Your shelter is buried beneath a mudslide. We are making every effort to dig you out.
Oh, thank God.
Bulldozers are on their way. But meantime, volunteer civil defense workers are shoveling away at this mountain of mud from which I am speaking directly above you. Hang
Right
on.
above us.
Don't panic. Help is on its way.
On its way. But will it get here soon enough?
How does it look, Mr. Mayor?
That mudslide's treacherous, Charlie. As soon as the dozer cuts away a path, the hill comes down and fills it up.
Have they any estimate on when they'll get through?
It's anybody's guess.
I feel terrible about this. You know, it's my fault they're down there.
Don't feel too bad yet. Look at what happened to their house. That big tree fell right across the bedroom wing. They'd all be dead if they'd been there last night.
Maybe they're dead anyway.
Let us pray that they're not.
Yeah, you do that. Hey, Joe.
Yeah?
Cut me into program channel.
Okay. Start in my cue.
This is a message to Sam Andover and his family. This is a message to Sam Andover and his family. Charlie Lemon speaking. This mudslide is giving us a lot of trouble, but the bulldozers are making headway. 2 of them have been working for the last hour,
Sandy.
and we've sent for 2
Oh,
more.
Sandy.
So don't worry.
She's
We're going to
unconscious.
get you
Sandy.
out. I repeat,
She's still breathing.
this is a message to
Let
Sam
me turn off that
Andover and
radio.
his family.
Oh, honey, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Oh, shh. Don't get excited. Don't use up the air, dear.
It's all my fault. I got you into this. I made you.
You brought us all together, Sam. That's what's most important. We're together. For the first time in a long, long time. Sam,
Yes, dear.
kiss me, Sam. I guess I'm slipping. I thought I heard
So did I.
tricks our imagination plays on us.
No, it isn't imagination. They made it. They got him.
Oh, thank God.
All right. I'll take Cindy. Can you handle Sandy?
Yes, dear. Here they are.
They're all okay.
Oh,
Mother.
Okay, darling, we're all right.
Smile for the television cameras.
I know. Like I was saying, cheese, not prunes.
Suspense. You've been listening to No Hiding Place, starring Court Benson and Grace Matthews, and written especially for Suspense by William N. Robeson. Suspense is produced and directed by Bruno Zerato Jr., music supervision by Ethel Huber. Heard in tonight's story were Lee Bynes as Charlie Lemon, Leon Janney as the mayor, Jim C. Summers as Cindy, Larry Robinson as Sandy, William Smith as Mr. Richards, and Ivor Francis as the announcer. This is Stuart Metz, inviting you to listen again next week when we return with Dreams, written by Jack Bundy, another tale well calculated to keep you in suspense. Stars shed their inhibitions on Arthur Godfrey time weekdays on the CBS Radio Network.